wait is over. The biggest Audi SUV ever imagined has finally stepped into the spotlight, and it's not just larger than the Q7, it's a direct warning shot at the BMW X7 and Mercedes GLS. The new 2026-27 Audi Q9 has officially been unveiled, and it arrives bigger, sharper, more powerful, and more technologically advanced than anything Audi has built in this segment before. If you thought Audi was playing it safe, think again. This is Audi's true flagship SUV. Longer, wider, and more commanding than the Q7, the Q9 stretches its presence across the road with a confidence that feels almost intimidating. The front fascia is unmistakably Audi, but everything is amplified. The single-frame grille is broader and more sculpted, finished with intricate detailing that gives it depth rather than just size. The LED matrix headlights are razor-thin and aggressive, with next-generation digital light signatures that animate on approach. It doesn't just look premium, it looks deliberate. From the side, the proportions tell the real story. A long wheelbase, short front overhang, and a subtly sloping roofline give the Q9 the stance of a luxury yacht on wheels. Massive wheel options, expected up to 23 inches, fill out the arches perfectly. The body lines are cleaner than before, more sculpted, less busy. There's confidence in restraint. Around the rear, a full-width OLED light bar connects slim taillights, glowing with layered depth at night. It's not flashy. It's precise. But the Q9 isn't just about aesthetics. Underneath that sculpted body sits an evolved MLB platform, engineered for refinement and performance in equal measure. Expect adaptive air suspension as standard on higher trims, delivering both highway composure and adjustable ground clearance for light off-road situations. Audi's latest all-wheel drive Quattro system remains central to the experience, continuously shifting torque where it's needed most. This isn't a soft luxury cruiser, it's built, and power won't be an issue. The base engines are expected to include a turbocharged V6, but the real excitement sits higher in the lineup. A twin-turbo V8 variant is likely, pushing performance figures that edge into serious territory. Acceleration in a full-size SUV of this scale shouldn't feel this effortless, yet the Q9 promises exactly that. Smooth, silent thrust at low speeds, then a surge of power when you demand it. There's also strong speculation about plug-in hybrid variants delivering both impressive efficiency and strong electric torque, quietly redefining what a large luxury SUV can be. Step inside, and the Q9 shifts from bold to breathtaking. Audi's interior design language has evolved into something cleaner, more architectural. A panoramic curved display stretches across the dashboard, seamlessly integrating the digital instrument cluster and infotainment system. The graphics are sharper, faster, more intuitive than ever. Ambient lighting isn't just decorative, it's layered and dynamic, reacting subtly to drive modes and time of day. Material quality is where the Q9 makes its strongest statement. Real wood, brushed aluminum, and soft-touch leather surfaces dominate the cabin. The stitching is precise. The panels align flawlessly. Even the third row doesn't feel like an afterthought. Unlike many competitors, Audi appears determined to make all three rows feel first class. Legroom is generous, headroom remains comfortable even with the panoramic roof, and access to the rear seats is smooth thanks to sliding second. Speaking of seating, expect massaging front seats with multi-contour adjustments, ventilation, and heating across multiple rows. Rear passengers won't be neglected either. Separate climate zones, digital controls, and possibly optional executive-style second-row captain's chairs transform the Q9 into a rolling lounge. The cabin insulation is noticeably enhanced, blocking out wind and road noise to create near-electric levels of silence even at highway speeds. Technology in the Q9 goes beyond screens. Audi's newest driver assistance suite is smarter and more predictive. Adaptive cruise control with lane centering now works more naturally, responding to traffic with smooth inputs rather than abrupt corrections. There's likely enhanced semi-autonomous capability for highway driving, combined with 360-degree camera systems that make parking this full-size SUV surprisingly manageable. And yes, over-the-air updates ensure the system evolves over time. Now here's where things get interesting. In direct comparison with the BMW X7, the Q9 leans more into refined minimalism. The X7 remains bold and performance-focused, especially in M60i form, but its design language is more aggressive and polarizing. The Audi Q9 feels calmer, more composed, yet equally powerful underneath. It doesn't need oversized grille theatrics to command attention. Its authority is quieter, more controlled. Against the Mercedes GLS, the Q9 finds a different battleground. The GLS excels in ride comfort and plushness, almost floating over imperfections. Audi appears to be targeting a middle ground, maintaining comfort but sharpening handling just enough to feel more connected. Expect the Q9 to corner flatter, steer more precisely, and feel slightly more athletic, while still preserving flagship. Cargo space is another critical factor in this segment. With all seats up, the Q9 is expected to offer competitive space, but fold the third row and the capacity expands dramatically. Fold both rear rows, and it transforms into a luxury hauler capable of carrying large furniture or luggage for extended road trips. The power tailgate operates smoothly, and load height remains practical thanks to adjustable suspension lowering modes. Pricing is where strategy becomes key. Positioned above the Q7, the Q9 will likely start in the upper premium bracket, directly overlapping with the BMW X7 and Mercedes GLS. However, Audi traditionally undercuts slightly when matching equipment levels. Expect the base model to begin competitively, with higher trims and V8 variants climbing into serious flagship territory. Plug-in hybrid versions may qualify for incentives in certain markets, adding long-term value. Fuel efficiency remains respectable for a vehicle of this size. Turbocharged engines are optimized for smoother delivery and improved economy compared to older V8-only competitors. The hybrid system, if confirmed, could dramatically reduce fuel consumption during city driving while still offering powerful combined output. And let's talk about presence. Because this is where the Q9 quietly dominates. It doesn't scream for attention, but when it pulls up, people notice. The proportions, the lighting,